was a GoHub article, and they basically did a poll. Remember, get your booty to the polls.
Get your poo? Whoa!
Get your booty to the polls. If you're in the U.S., make sure you go out and vote. Certain places are allowing early voting. Some places you can still register to vote up until the election. Some are closing off this week.
Yeah.
Just make sure you get out there, vote. Just vote. That's the important thing.
Yeah, just make sure you do it.
Yeah. Mystic 7 actually put out this whole thread about both candidates for president for the U.S. talking about how they're lying or talking about different things for both sides. And I would rather... There's no choice. It's basically... It's Biden. It's not Trump remotely.
Yeah.
Based off of the nonsense that has been happening this year alone. And then some. I think we should probably just have a full podcast about politics and all that, because I think you're more of an expert than me.
I don't know if expert's the right obsessive maybe is the right terminology, but I forgot to watch this classic bro. Yo man, come on, let's talk about voting, bro. Let's talk about candidates, bro. What's the stupid thing he does? Pineapple and throw it, bro.
Oh no, Savage Season.
Savage Season, bro. Don't throw a Pokeball. Savage.
I wonder if he did the TikTok thing where it's like,
dude, probably.
I'm a savage, classy, bougie, ratchet.
What's happening? Oh, yeah, I'm sure his insights on the voting process and the candidates that are before us are. But I'll watch my own time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not interested in Ken Bone's opinion.
Dude, for real, why does some fat dude in a sweater why does anybody care? That's like Plumber Joe, or Joe the Plumber from 8 or 12 years ago. Like, who got with some ill-informed, specific-leaning random person. It's like when celebrities come out. I don't care.
Some people.
That's the whole Dave Chappelle thing. But what does John Wall have to say about this? Somebody find John Wall. It's frustrating.
Yeah. I am interested in hearing what The Fly actually has to say.
Oh, The Fly. It was funny for 12 hours, and then Twitter ruined it.
How'd they ruin it?
Everybody, within an hour, there were at least 24 The Fly on Pence's head Twitter accounts.
Oh, okay, that's how they did it.
Yeah, and then all the memes, and we haven't even gotten to Saturday. It's going to be on SNL, and it's going to be awful. Whatever they're going to do, it's going to be awful. They're going to do it. They're gonna. That's it. That's all. And no one's made the. They're like, remember when this side said that this person was the devil because of a fly landing on him, and then you got Mike Pence sitting there with a fly on his head for like 2 straight minutes. That would make whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, that was before terrorists decided that they were going to try to kidnap a governor.
Yeah.
And overthrow a state government. Like, what is going on?
I figured it was a matter of time before someone got that stupid with their buddies, drinking buddies, gun buddies. They were going to do something stupid like that. There's people that are talking about, hope you're trained on how to use a gun after voting day, after November 3rd and everything, because things are going to be crazy. And I'm like, why would they be crazy?
I know.
Things should go down the same way they've gone down for the past 100 years.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing that's going to be the only possible, like, real um, issues that we'll see on voting day is that Republicans are more likely to vote, or people that vote Republican are more likely to vote in person on the day.
Yeah.
People that vote Democratic are more likely to mail in or drop off, and some states can't even open the ballots until voting day.
Yeah.
So that means we'll see the returns, because the news is going to be awful. We're going to see the returns from in-person voting, and then the blue shift. Everything will start sliding, and they'll be like, "Oh, look at the faking it." It's like, do you guys not know how numbers work? Do you not know how, like, if I count 100 things over here, it doesn't matter how I count them, I'm still going to end up counting 100.
Mm-hmm.
I can count the 40 red ones first. Doesn't mean there wasn't 60 blue ones still.
Yeah.
But I don't trust national media to take it responsibly.
Yeah, no, they definitely won't. They're
So,
gonna try and blow it out of proportion as fast as they can.
well, it's gonna be the race to try to call them first, call the states.
Yeah.
I
I think it will. The superdelegates are always in there, so the superdelegates should get their votes in the same time, if not sooner. So they
superdelegates is only a Democrat DNC thing for primaries.
is it?
Yeah, superdelegates specifically. There are delegates that vote.
Delegates, yeah.
Yeah. But the superdelegates are specifically to the DNC.
So the delegates of each state, those ones are the most informed and ones that will be there early, ideally.
Yeah.
So hopefully they'll be in. They'll push the mark past the point that we need, and then we don't have to worry about too much craziness, because they're definitely going to vote him out, and then the main population follows.
Well, the delegates are decided. Delegates do vote in the whatever, but who they pledge to is decided on the state's popular vote. So the 40 delegates for whatever state it might be, if they win 51% to 49%, all 40 of those delegates will vote for.
That's right. Okay.
The popular. Yeah, it's we live in a super confusing democracy.
Yeah.
With the electoral college and all that nonsense, because that's how we've had two presidents that have lost the popular vote but won the electoral college.
Mm-hmm.
Because disproportionate representation in smaller states.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever.
I know a few of the things, but
yeah, no. Again, I am
well-versed.
Too far into it.
Yeah, understandable. We all have our passions, so.
And it just didn't start until a few years ago. I don't know what happened. And now it's every time I see my mom, we end up arguing about something.
Well, that means that you guys are comfortable enough to have an argument and then hash things up, or
yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I constantly have to talk her down off of QAnon videos she sends me on Facebook.
Oh, jeez. Well,
she got quarantined with a QAnon diehard. We'll just call him that.
Okay, yeah.
So she's like, "Hey, look at this video. Does Bill Gates want to microchip us with 5G vaccines?" Like, Mom, stop. Just don't watch this nonsense.
They're just putting taglines together to get you to click on it, and that's why it's clickbait.
This was prior to, like, this is when QAnon was doing all the crazy conspiracy stuff. Prior to them latching on to the Save Our Children stuff, like the whole, like, so many 800,000 kids go missing a year. Okay, but
okay,
if reported missing is a lot different than gone missing.
Yeah.
Like, just the numbers don't. There's like 15,000 total missing person cases active in the U.S. right now. I think it's not 800. Like, hey, my grandmother took my kid and I didn't, or my mom took my kid and I didn't talk to him, and so I reported him missing. Or the dad came by and got him, and he wasn't. Visitations weren't until Tuesday, but it's whatever. So there's a lot of, like, that nonsense that gets filled up.
Yeah, sounds about right. They're not going to follow up and change the settings.
Pull people into, hey, JFK Jr. is really still alive, and Hillary Clinton is wearing baby faces and taking kids' blood to stay immortal. And
that's what Trump just did, so I don't see why they care.
yeah, dude, there's so much. There's so much.
Well, Facebook did just shut down a lot of
Yes, they finally came out and were like, okay, fine, we'll shut down the QAnon sites. Like, way to do the least possible thing you needed to do at the way past when you should have done it. But
yeah, they should have shut that.
Whatever. We got
probably because
off topic. This happened the other week too with that stupid article about QAnon. Damn it! They got us again.
That one was on purpose. This one was just.
This one's just us spitballing and just. Whatever.
How did this happen again?
I don't know.
Article discussion. What drives people to?
I know we talked about
Pokemon Go.
Mystic 7's voting video.
Mystic 7.
And then creep QAnon. I don't know. Dude, I don't know.
It happens.
Kitty cat.
Yeah.
Yay. Kitty cat. She's probably going to come down here and bug me now that I touched her.
Apparently I gotta stop with these tangents, I'm sorry. Apparently there was an article, it was actually a study saying that you can bond with your cats by maintaining eye contact or blinking at them.
Done.
Yeah.
I stared him down. I said, you probably cannot see her, but there is a sleeping dog over here, too.
Yeah.
Black fellas. She's got her little hoodie on, or whatever. So you can kind of see her.
Well, it is almost hoodie season, so.
It definitely is hoodie season. Laura's wearing her Seashore Investigations hoodie.
Nice.
What's his name? Comment Etiquette. That's where I got my Celebrity shirt.
Nice.
Beta Cuck Celebrity.
Okay, so back to the article, sorry.
Have fun editing.
So the article was on GoHub. That's how it happened. I was talking about the polls.
I was actually excited to talk about this. I was like, not floored by the results, but like, really?
Yeah.
Really?
So the poll they did was only on their Twitter account, and it was from 14,000 players or people that played Pokemon